Hello, writers. This is Mrs. Nice here today, and I want you to pretend that I have my many ears on, just like Mrs. Parks and Mrs. Mosiello have. Pretend that I have mine on today, too. Okay, so I was talking to Mrs. Parks and Mrs. Mosiello, and we are so impressed with all of the wonderful writing you're doing. So we want to congratulate you and tell you how great writers you are. We're also talking about the details that we add in our writing. Now, when you look at a book, what do you see when you look at a book? You see writing, of course. It's another important thing that you see when you look at a book. I'm going to grab one of my books right here. I have one of my favorite, Can We Imagine the Happy Cat? So you see the words, that's the writing. What else do you see? Right, we see pictures. Pictures. What's another word for pictures? What do we call pictures in a book? What do we call pictures? Let's see, we have the author, right, is the writer by Cynthia Ryland. But then we have illustrated by Susie Stevenson. Illustrated. Illustrating illustrations, right? Those are pictures. That's what we see. So today we're going to talk about how illustrations help you to tell important details in your writing. I'm going to go to my friend Sarah. Christy. Her name is Christy, not Sarah. I'm going to go to my friend Christy. She's going to give us important information about illustrations in our writing. Here she comes.
So writers, today I want to teach you that you can study how authors use pictures to give their readers extra information. And then you can try to add details to your own illustrations to give your readers additional information too. So writers, I thought we could study this page together. This is one of the full page illustrations in the Yasmin series. And I bet that if we look closely, there's tons that we could learn through the pictures. So will you look with me? And you can shout out what it is that you're noticing about this picture that's helping you better understand the story. One of the things that I'm noticing is that it shows us the setting, that this is when she's in the farmer's market and she walks away from her mom. So even though she is in her community near the farmer's market, this is like a whole new setting, that she's now in the park with kids, and this is not where her mom is. So that's one thing that we can see from the picture. We can also see the weather. Do you see that? Yeah, like look, the sky is blue. It must be a nice day. No one is wearing jackets. So that's a sign that like the weather is also probably really nice. That's one thing that we're learning. Could you guess what season it is? I'm gonna guess that it's maybe like late spring, early summer. We could tell that by the weather. So that's something else that we can be learning through pictures. What else are you learning? Look really closely. Oh, I bet some of you are thinking that you can also learn about the characters' feelings, right? Like look at everyone's faces in the background. They're all smiling or yelling with joy. And then there is Yasmin, and she looks confused, staring at her map. So we also can notice feelings. So these kinds of pictures, they really give extra details. And these are things that you can try in your writing. So will you help me look at one of my pieces of writing and think, what could I add to make my piece even better in the illustrations? So let's take a close look at my illustrations and think, what could we add that would make this page really come to life? So this is the part where Ashley is excited to go bike riding. And, oh, look, right here. I don't even show what her face looks like. So maybe I could just quickly make her smile, right? That's going to show some feelings right away. What else could I add? So I have the garage where she's getting her bike from, but where is she headed right now? Oh, she's heading back into her house to see if her mom or sister or brother will take her bike riding. So maybe I could add the rest of the house. So I could add the rest of their home. I could add their doors with their big window. They have another window over here. Okay, so now I've added more to my setting. I can even include like the walkway that shows how you get to the house. Is there anything else I could add? What about the weather? She's going for a bike ride. It's probably a nice day. So maybe on like the top corner, I can just put the sun. It's a little clue that I could add to my illustration. So Raiders, you get to try this today. You're going to think about publishing your books and getting them ready to share with the world. So as you're doing that, think about how pictures can have extra details, can really make a big difference. All right, writers, so you're going to take out your folder, look across your series, and think which pieces could I add some illustration to. Feel free to break out the crayons or the markers and really bring your pieces to life. I can't wait to see them at the publishing party.
Okay, writers, so Christy gave us a lot of information about using illustrations in your writing. And I just wanted to go over a little bit more with Henry and Mudge and the Happy Cat. Now she talked in the video about the setting where the characters are. Now you see here, Henry and Mudge are at their house. They're kind of hanging out. So that's the setting. Their feelings. Look at Mudge, his tongue is sticking out. He looks pretty happy. That's what dogs do when they're happy. And look at Henry, he's happy too. So that's a good example. And then I kind of flipped back, and then I wanted to look at here, the weather, the season. Well, here, I see the flowers are in bloom. It's really nice out. So that tells me it could be spring. See all the nice flowers? And look at all of these pictures with extra details. Wow. I looked at this page because I saw all of the beautiful flowers. I saw the women outside. They were coming to look at the posters. I see these. This boy has a skateboard. So that also tells me it's nice weather. He looks like he's a little concerned. He's wondering what's going on. So do these women here. These guys look happy. And Henry and Mudge look happy too. So, writers, these are good details to add to your story. Those illustrations give us more information about your story. So, I would like you to go off and do your writing today. Add those illustrations, make them beautiful, and we cannot wait to see your wonderful, wonderful writing. Off you go. Bye.